All right, I'm back here trading Nichols, taking a look at ADA Cardano with my wife, and I was just explaining to Amethyst how they've gone up 20 pips since I sold out of all of my positions. I didn't even notice. I was working really hard the last couple of days, and I just had all my automatic trades set up, and they went up 20 pips without me. And she didn't exactly know what I meant by 20 pips. So I'm explaining this now. So ADA Cardano is worth just over 9 cents. And I had my last position with them, like 25 bucks or whatever. And I had it to sell at about 9 and 1/10 of a penny. So they still went up another 20 points, but that's only 0.2 cents because we're looking at only 9 cents here. So it went 20 pips without me. And understanding pips is important, so it was like 0.091 and then 0.093 would be 20 pips. And then you sneak up a little higher, 0.094, that would have been 30 pips higher. It's a very important concept to understand if you're to understand trading in Forex, because things are often traded to a very tiny little level. So what I went ahead and did, switch my view over here, is I set up some buys. So just a couple months ago, 88 was already all the way down to 5 cents. And I don't think it's very likely that ADA is going to go back down to 5 cents. But if they do, I'm going to put like $50 into it. Now, eToro is a little bit rude. You only put $25 in it at a time. So I'm mostly thinking that, but I'm partly putting some of these $50 orders in just to train my brain to pay attention to how much is on the order, because it's not always going to make sense to do the minimum of $25 in a position. But right now, with the size of my account, wherever I feel like trading, that's usually an appropriate amount. So like Bitcoin, I bought some today for 25 bucks. They were a little bit lower than they are right now. They were on a pretty good dip, so I went and picked up some more. And I set up trades that if they dip just a little bit farther, I'll buy some more, because that's a really good position. A lot of people right now are predicting Bitcoin could drop really bad. The last time they hung out this low, they went down to 3,000. People say that could be catastrophic, except I have stop losses put in on most of my orders. Not all orders. Some things are too chaotic in cryptocurrency. If you put in the max stop order, it could drop that low and it'll immediately go back up. And I made that mistake on some things, that as things kept going down, I should have either just sold my position and took the loss earlier, or lowered the stop loss, because when something drops 10% and immediately comes back 4% up because you triggered trader psychology to buy more of something, the stop loss just got triggered. I got bought out. I lost money. I lost something like 20, 30, 40 bucks on stop losses. They weren't all bad stop losses. Some of those were cryptocurrencies I'm frankly not getting back into. I'm actually kind of thinking about how, for example, I used to own EOS. I finally sold out of it when it spiked up, and it only felt a little bit bad when it spiked up again. So I probably sold out of it, early June or late May. I probably sold out of EOS because I was tired of being with a company that just keeps simmering down, simmering down, simmering down. Yeah, they call this a golden triangle. If it keeps coming down on the highs, but the lows don't really go that much lower, it can predict something's going to shoot up. But the trading volume on EOS is so low, I just can't trust them anymore. So I'm kind of done with them. So that's kind of an example of something I want to be out of. Now, ADA, the reason why I was trying so hard to get out was not because they're a bad cryptocurrency. The reason why I was trying to get out so bad is because I started buying into them right around here. Okay, and I sold some and I made some money and it crashed back down because I wasn't looking long term. I feel like in cryptocurrency, you have to look at months. You can't just look at the moment. If you're living right here and you see that pop up, oh yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, it's great. But understand that there's just because there's a lot of support and there's a month that says that's good. ADA Cardano has been coming out with smart contracts. They've been coming out with all these services, so it's not just money, but something that people can do something with, something that adds value. Oh, honey, the last while that I've been recording, I was not looking at what I was doing with my mouse, with the camera. So, I wonder how useless that video just was. If I take the earlier audio and I put it over me circling around this and circling around that, oh my gosh, that'd be a lot of work. I need to reshoot.